I can see your spreadsheet.
Okay. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Friday, the 4th day of April 2014. Today in the live trading room, we made 19 ticks on soybeans, 45 ticks on the Russell. We lost 8 on natural gas, we lost 16 on crude, and we made 12 on gold. Okay. We had a tough time. We had a tough go of it this morning until we really got some good volatility. It took us 72 minutes and 13 trades to get to $125 a contract. We took a total of 19 trades, so those last 6 trades that we took really added up, because I think we ended up plus $600 a contract or something like that. Anyway, on the month of April so far, in the 4 days of April, we're up $1,407.50. $1,407.50. Okay. If you apply an $8 commission to every trade we've taken 67 trades so far. An $8 commission would make it $871.50. And if you apply a $5 commission to every trade we've taken, that would make it $1,072.50. Okay, $1,072.50. That's it. That's where we stand on the month and on the day. All right. I'm going to slide that off to the side and bring this up and show you a couple of things. We have the seminar that we're doing next weekend, a week from tomorrow. I didn't want to have too many people in there, and it is starting to fill up. So if you guys are interested, sign up before I shut it off. I want to be able to give you guys, the individual attention. Okay, so here's the link for that if you want to sign up. Okay, there's the link for that, and I'll stick it right over here too. Okay, there. $21 per trade. That's possible. I didn't do the math, but if I've taken 67 trades and made $1,407, that would be 1,407 divided by 67. You are right. It equals exactly $21. $21 a trade. And you know what? That's a positive number on every single trade. I'll take it. Let's see, and that's so far. It's still early in the month. To take our free trial, if you have not taken a free trial with us, go to the homepage at CFRN.net. It's right here, the homepage at CFRN.net. And over here in the right-hand column, you just enter in your name and your email address, click register for a free trial. When you do that, you'll be sent a link that you need to click on to confirm that you registered for the free trial. Once you do that, it's called double opt-in. It's so that we can't be accused of spam. So once you click on that link, then we'll know you registered for the free trial, and then we can start sending you emails. Okay? You're going to get a couple of emails. The first one's going to have a whole bunch of information, including the password and the link to get into the live trading room in the morning. You'll be able to go into the live trading room for 5 luxurious business days, and you will also have access during that time to ask any questions that you want. To talk to Dwayne and myself, and download the charting platform, download the indicators, really get to know it. Now you're going to be sent a couple of emails. The second email that says please watch this video, inside there are a couple of videos, one for Ninja users and one for DT Pro users. At the end of the DT Pro one, there's like 5 minutes of going over the trade setups. So if you watch that before your first day in the trial, you'll have a little bit of a head start on what's going to happen in the live trading room. Okay, the live trading room can be pretty fast paced, so it's you can be overwhelmed on your first day. All right. So, register for the free trial from CFRN.net. Okay, home page. Okay, here's the question. What's the seminar about? What can we expect to learn? What will I be teaching you on a whiteboard? Well, there's a few things that I'm going to be teaching you. But as far as the whiteboard goes, the reason I'm doing this is because I met with a partner. No, I mean physically met with a partner a couple weeks ago. And we sat together for a couple of hours and just talked about his trading and where he is with all that stuff and how he's doing it. And unfortunately, my computer did not connect to the internet. My laptop didn't connect to the internet. So we had to just draw things on paper. And, he really seemed to get a lot out of just drawing it on paper. Of me, instead of jumping around from screen to screen, pointing out examples of this and examples of that, drawing examples of this and drawing examples of that. He really seemed to get a really big boost out of it. He's done really well since that meeting. So I wanted to open it up for other people to do the same thing, to have the same opportunity. That's what it's all about. Okay? So I am going to teach some things there, but it's 3 hours long, and I can talk for 3 hours about my recap if I wanted to. So that's it. I am going to be the only face there, Gary. I could show my face. I'm not afraid to show my face. But yeah, that's it for the seminar. Okay, I am going to be there doing it with a whiteboard. And all right, so let's get into the actual trades. All right. We did the spreadsheet already. Hang on, I had to minimize all these things a minute ago. All right, we're going to start out with crude. Sorry about that. We're going to start out with crude oil. If I can find my crude chart. Here it is. All right, we'll start out with crude oil. Today in crude, we placed a fair amount of trades, and we lost 16 ticks. We started out with crude. My whole day today started out pretty rough. I think I lost my first 4 trades. Or I might have won a little bit on one of them. I might have gotten a little bit of profit on one trade, but it was downhill for a bit. My very first trade, I don't think it was actually my very first trade, but my very first trade on crude right here was an up close off the BBC, and that stopped me out for minus 8 ticks. My next trade was a down close below the trend line. Stopped me out for another 8 ticks. Then I missed this one, and I took this one. This one got me back to... This was a 6-tick win. It got me back to minus 10 ticks. Then... is that right? Yeah, we had some kind of a win there, and that got me back to minus 10. And then I lost a trade here, and I won a trade here. And at the end of it all, we were... Yeah, it was minus 10, then I lost 8 ticks here. That got me to minus 18, and then I made 2 ticks here that got me to minus 16. That was my day on crude this morning. There was a short trade right in here that I missed. And that was pretty much it. It didn't put in a lower swing right here, so we wouldn't have attempted to do it again right in here. And it just dropped right down to the weekly trading zone and bottomed out. All right, that was crude oil. Now let me slide that off. Crude goes all the way over there. And the next market is going to be the Russell. And here is the Russell chart. All right, now we had a lot of movement in the Russell today. A lot of movement in the Russell. All right. You can see in here during the break, it just collapsed. There was just a ton of movement in there, and it collapsed. Right in here we had, well, let's see. I think I got to go back farther. We had more trades than that on the Russell. Okay. In here, our first trade on the Russell was a losing trade. We lost 8 ticks. All right. The next trade on the Russell was right over here. We made 4 ticks on that. That put us at minus 4. We ended up missing a trade in here. And looks like we missed a lot of trades right in there. The next trade that we actually took, though, Look, we missed all these trades. This one, this one, this one. The next trade that we actually took, though, was over here. And that got us from -4 to +6. We took 10 ticks profit on that trade. And there was another trade in here somewhere, but is that right? Yeah, that got us from -4 to +6, and there was another trade in here somewhere that we took. That got us to +15, and then we took this trade right here for 30 ticks, and that got us to +45 on the Russell today. Okay, now during the break, let's just look. Nothing in there. You could have shorted, well, it would have gone right into the zone, but you could have shorted up there. It was in the zone here, so I wouldn't have done that, but you could have shorted right over here. And right here. And that's pretty much it right there. I'm just looking down here at the slingshot to make sure the divergence is right, but another short just came in right over here. Okay. And that was the Russell today. We had 5 trades plus 45 ticks on the Russell. Okay. Was the last trade also a 128 trade? Right here, this down close below the black step line would have been, yes. Right there. Okay, that would have been, and that would have been right there. Both 128 trades. Okay, this one over here too. This one didn't really go anywhere. This one did, and this one went a little bit, but not too far. Okay, thanks, Dwayne. And that's it for the Russell, so I gotta slide the Russell off. And now, the next one would be gold. Gold, and let me find my gold chart. GHG, GGCM, here it is. Alright, on the gold, let me scroll back. Alright, here we go on the gold, right here. We have a down close right here that we didn't take. The next trade that we took on gold was an up close right in here. I think we took like a tick profit on that. And then we had a break-even trade here. And we had a missed trade right in here that was an up close above the trend line. Okay. Right in here, we had an up close above the trend line again. And I believe we got 5 ticks profit on that. There's something missing here. We had 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's a trade missing here because we ended up going from, we went from one tick profit to 6 ticks profit to 7 ticks profit to 12 ticks profit. That's how we ended up with gold. So there's a trade missing in here somewhere that I took. But that's it. 1 tick profit, a break even, 7 ticks profit. I'm sorry, 6 ticks profit. And so there's something missing in here that I didn't highlight. There was, at one point, I was live in 3 markets, and I probably forgot to put the arrows on or something at that point. But anyway, we ended gold with plus 12 ticks today. All right, and soybeans were my friend today. They really were. Soybeans had some very nice moves this morning. You see, even here in the pre-market, it just looked really good. Okay, the soybeans. The up close right here, I didn't take this trade, but that was the very first trade of the morning. I missed that. Well, the very first trade on soybeans in the morning. I missed that, and I took a break-even trade on this one. The next trade that I took was right over here. I believe that one was a 6-tick profit. Then the next trade that I took after that was a down close off the BBC. This was a down close below the trend line. This was off the BBC. This was an 8-tick profit. Put me at plus 14. And the next trade was over here, and that was a 5-tick profit. That put me at plus 19 on the beans. Okay. Since then, you can see that they've changed directions here a little bit. We had a long trade right here that happened inside the live trading room. I did miss that. I didn't get that trade. That's pretty much it. You wouldn't have had any other trades in there in the live trading room today. So we ended plus 19 ticks on the soybeans after 4 trades. Okay. Let's see. On the ES, we didn't trade the ES, but let's see what we had 4 trades on the ES. I don't know if I highlighted anything. I guess I highlighted this one trade right in here. That moved down. And that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. You can see this has been a huge day of volatility here on the ES. That is that. Now, natural gas is our last market. Okay, on natural gas, our very first trade right here was a break even, was a losing trade. I told you the first 4 trades. The Russell, we lost a trade. Crude oil, we lost 2 in a row. And then natural gas, we lost 1. So we were down pretty well to start out with. But we ended up getting it all back and then a whole bunch. Right here was a down close off the BBC. Down here we had bearish divergence with a red cycle. We got short. And it stopped us out, went right back up to this area here, topped out, and dropped all the way down to this zone. Now this zone, I think, is last week's zone, but that is it. We had a bullish cross, tested the BBC with an up close right in here, tested the BBC with another up close right in there. All right, that was all there was. That was all there was. The natural gas, we were waiting over here forever for this thing to close down below the trend line. By the time it did, we ran out of divergence, so I didn't take the trade. All right, this thing, just these 4 or 5 bars right here seem like they took an hour. And that was it, guys. That was all we did. Now, let me just go back and tell you to take the free trial. Just go here, CFRN.net, and to sign up for the seminar in Charlotte. Here it is. Just go and sign up, right? If you're interested in it. We are running out of space, so yeah. If you want to take the free trial, just your name and your email. Click register for a free trial. When you get the link in the email, in your email afterward, click on that and take care of it. Okay? Then you'll be sent all kinds of stuff. All right, that's it. That's the end of my recap. Seemed like a long one today.